Hey guys, it's Terry with my ketogenic family again, and I wanted to come on and show you how quick and easy this pie comes together. I took a couple other recipes and took things that I liked from each one and put my own spin on it and made this pie. Sugar syrup that I'm using, you can either make your own or you can use something like a Lakanto or the Chalk Zero. You could even use the Birch Benders. This one is not my favorite. It has a bit of a medicinal taste to it, and so I don't use that too often. I know that Chalk Zero also has a couple flavors that you could mix in and out and change the flavor up to your pie. Chalk Zero is also not one of my favorites, but I use it in a pinch. It's a half cup that we're putting into the pie. It's got liquid vegetable fiber, which is really another name for maltodextrin, in case you didn't know. I think the Lakanto is probably going to be your best bet. Pick and choose. You could also make your own simple syrup with some extracts and some swerve or your sweetener of choice. So we're going to get started. I started with the sweetened condensed milk. I made my own. I think you can actually buy this. I haven't researched that. So what I did was I used a can of coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1/3 of a cup of swerve. And I heated it for about 20 minutes and boiled it down. And this was what I made before Thanksgiving. So it made about a cup, and then I used half for the pie that we've already consumed, and this is what was left over, another half cup. So that is what I'm gonna use. As you can see, it's kind of thick. I kept it in the fridge and it hardened up a bit, I guess because of the coconut fat in there. And I just had to heat it up to liquefy it again. So we're using a half a cup of condensed coconut milk, half a cup of brown sugar swerve, and half a cup of the sugar syrup. Again, I'm using the Chalk Zero this time around. You can use whichever syrup makes you happy. The original recipe I got this from, I'll link it at the bottom. I forget who it's from, but she used flaxseed, and flaxseed doesn't do too well with my family, so I went ahead and added the eggs back in. It's 4 eggs, and then I'm gonna blend this up. I should use my hand mixer to blend this all up. Let's do that. So once it's all blended together, I like to have a little flavoring. The recipe didn't call for flavoring, but I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon or a full teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. And a full cup of crushed pecans. Then I'm just going to stir this together. I've recently taken a carnivore challenge, and so I don't get to eat pie, but everybody else in the family wants pie, so I'm making another one, and I thought I'd throw a video together so you guys could see. So then I'll just pour it into the pan. We're gonna bake this at 400 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. And once it's out of the oven, I'll give you a peek. Pie is ready. It's a little wet in the middle, so it jiggles just a little bit when you move it. But it'll set while it's sitting out. You can actually hear it sizzling. I'm gonna let it sit here and cool for a little bit. And then I'm going to pop it in the fridge for my people to eat a little later. So that was it. Crustless pecan pie. Let me know what you think of the video. Make sure and like my YouTube page. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks.